Hi, my name is Rachel Brewster. I'm a Regency romance writer documenting my journey from writing to publication. I'm working on my very first novel tentatively titled, To Kiss a Captain. Mwah. And I realized that I haven't done a video yet about what this story is about, so snuggle up in your favorite chair, grab a cup of tea, and let me tell you a love story. So Jessica is on a ship. She is masquerading as a sailor's son because women are not allowed to be on ships. Women curse ships. Men are seamen, sailors, are a very superstitious lot, so women can't be on ships. Thus, Jessica is pretending to be a sailor's son and has been for quite some time, ever since she ran away from home as a child. The problem is that she's not a child any longer. She has developed into womanhood, and it's making her very nervous because when she first joined as a sailor, she was a child and just focused on escape. And now that she's older, the threats and the risk of being at sea with men who find out that she's been betraying her all of this time, that danger is becoming more and more real. My story starts with a sailor named Doc, an old sea dog, looking at her kind of suspiciously and trying to figure out, like, there's something off about her. Midshipman Jess, he thinks she is. There's something off about her, and she's reacting to, like, I can feel him looking at me. This is a problem. Deep breaths. NBD. Just make it through. However, immediately after that, Hector, her nemesis, on the ship, an able seaman, gets in her face. They argue, and he comes close to violence and attacking her and assaulting her. And she's like, yeah, it might be time to go. Like, it might be time to GTFO off this friggin' ship before I get punched in the face or worse. Like, additionally, her fierce and ruggedly handsome Captain Andrew, his mother and sister are aboard the ship as passengers, and Jessica has a conversation with Andrew's sister, Clara Rose, in which Clara Rose she's getting excited for her debutante season, and she's gonna, like, meet her husband and have a family and get married, and she's just excited. And Jessica has this realization of, like, oh shit, like, that's what I want for my life. But I can't. Like, not while I'm pretending to be a boy on this ship. What am I doing? What's the plan here? Am I gonna be a sailor until I'm 80? Like, I need to leave. I need to leave. And why haven't I left? Why haven't I already left? Like, the danger just keeps going up and up and up, and I stay. And she slowly comes to the realization that she is deeply in love with her captain, Andrew, which a part of her knew, but it was subconscious, right? He's very attractive, he's capable, he's strong. Like, who wouldn't think that this person was sexy? And she just rationalizes it, but then she realizes that no, she's just not just attracted to him, she is deeply in love with him, and it's completely unrealistic for him to fall in love with her because, number one, he thinks she's a boy. And number two, he's the second son of a viscount, so he's a nobleman, a lord, and there's no chance. So she's like, why am I staying for this imaginary relationship that will never happen? I need to get off this ship, and I need to get off it immediately before Doc, the old sea dog, figures it out, or Hector punches me in the freaking face. Gotta get out of here. And they are almost to the London Harbor, and she's like, as soon as we are in the London Harbor, I'm just gonna walk away, and Andrew and no one will ever know who I was. The real me. And then me, as the author, pushes her overboard. Boom! An accident at sea knocks her overboard, and she is discovered to be a woman by the entire crew and her fierce and ruggedly handsome captain, Andrew. And he is pissed. He is beyond pissed because not only has Jessica been betraying him and lying to him and pulling the wool over his eyes like a fool all of these years, but his mother and sister, who really shouldn't be on board in the first place, are on board his ship when this all happens. And his crew, realizing that they've been taking orders from Jessica all of these years, and not midshipman Jess, but Jessica, when the crew finds out that they've been taking orders from a woman, they mutiny. With Andrew's vulnerable mother and sister on board. Yeah, he's more than a little bit pissed at Jessica. So I've got this delightful scene where Andrew and Jessica clash in his captain's quarters, and it's that very emotional chemistry. Angst! Oh, the angst. Sexual chemistry. I can't even handle it. That was creepy. What ends up happening is Andrew goes off to stomp out the mutiny. Andrew's mom, Lady Burkhalter, comes to visit Jessica and discovers that Jessica ran away from home as a child. Her home was actually a noble family. So her mom was a governess and had a little bit of sexy time with the lord of the house. And so Jessica is actually the illegitimate daughter of a nobleman. Now, from Andrew's mother's point of view, Andrew's mom does not like that he left London so many years ago. Insert really long backstory here about why Andrew left and refuses to return. And it is Andrew's mom's deepest desire to get her family to come back together again, which means getting Andrew to come the frick home. So when she meets Jessica and realizes that there is something between Jessica and Andrew, she senses an opportunity. And she says, "You are the illegitimate daughter of a nobleman. I am going to spin a fake backstory and pretend that you are the ward of my sister's late husband." I'm not going to go into that because I want it to be a decently short video, but insert backstory here. Lady Burkhalter says, "I will be your guardian. I will host you for the season, for the debutante season. We are going to pretend you are a lady by right and deed, and you are going to find a husband to marry. So come back with me." Andrew doesn't like this at all. At all. This is incredibly dangerous because if his mother's scheme is discovered and Jessica is found to not be the woman, the lady that she claims to be, his entire family's reputation will be destroyed. You think, okay, who cares? And Andrew's off at sea. What does he care about the family? He cares deeply for his little sister, who has wanted to get married and have a family since before she could walk. And so if Jessica ruins the reputation of his family, Clara Rose will never make an advantageous match. So he and his mom argue about whether Jessica should come back for the debutante season, whether this is the right thing to do, and Andrew puts his foot down. Have you ever tried to do that with your mom? How'd it work out? Not so great. Andrew's mother says, "You may be the captain of this ship, but I am your mother, and I am not looking for permission." Yoink! She pulls Jessica back to London and trains her for the debutante season and taunts her son and uses Jessica as bait and says, "If you want to see how she's doing, come back to London. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Not a big deal. Just come back to London. Just come back to London." And Andrew resists because he's a stubborn SOB, a trait he got from his mother. He is resistant, but he eventually does come back. And when he comes back, he discovers that Jessica has started her debutante season and she has attracted the attention of Lord Michael Sinclair. Unfortunately, that's a problem because it is evident to anyone with a pulse that Clara Rose is desperately in love with Michael. Clara Rose wears her heart on her sleeve. Everyone knows that she is in love with Michael. Even Jessica is like, oh shoot. So we've got this weird love triangle where Michael's interested in Jessica, but Clara Rose is interested in Jessica, and then Andrew comes back, and there's also Michael, Jessica, Andrew. We've got a double love triangle, people, double. And Clara Rose is sitting here like, I wanted Jessica to come back for the debutante season and make a advantageous match too, but I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up for this. Michael was supposed to fall in love with me, not Jessica. And then Andrew comes back and he shows some interest in Jessica, and Lady Burkhalter steps in, his mom, and is like, no, hold on. You can't be in love with Jessica. And Andrew's confused. He's like, well, I thought you were using Jessica to get me to come back to London. She's like, yeah, as bait, not a bride. You're the second son of a viscount. You're not going to marry a lowborn like Jessica, the illegitimate daughter of a noblewoman. I wanted Jessica to come back for the debutante season, but like Clara Rose, I didn't sign up for this. Bait, not a bride. Different words. And then the double love triangle and chaos and lust ensue from there. So that's where I'm going to leave you. And if it intrigues you, I think you should like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my journey from writing to publication on To Kiss a Captain, and hopefully many other Regency romance novels to come. And if you want to know more about the story, I guess you're going to have to wait until I publish it and you can see for yourself. But if you want to join this journey, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hope you loved that love story. Bye!